Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I have this thing, I think it's called Fuse, photo sleeve fuse. So this is supposed to help make like little pockets that you can put glitter in and such. And I thought it looked kind of cool. I had purchased it from Michael's, I believe, when they were having a sale. I know it was Michael's. My goodness, now I need to open it. Holy cowabunga. Woo! Okay. So, I think they're, oh, here they are. So I think there were supposed to be things in there. There they are. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. It looks pretty self-explanatory. So I plug it in, and then I use this, has little feet on it, to walk this through so it's not burning anything on the sides. I don't know what I'm supposed to burn it on though, now that I'm thinking about it. So it has a wheel, and then it also has a point. I have only seen the wheel in use, so that's what I will put on it. And I think you just screw this on. And then this is a stand. So I'm assuming you just stand it up like that. Huh. So it looks like we will take it, and like to close the sides, you are supposed to just push this along. And I heard people say that it was hard to get the thing to move, therefore hard to make it melt. So let me see if I can practice it. Now it's moving, and it says not to push too hard. Like, one of the keys is just to not push hard, just go slowly and make sure the thing moves. So I think that is a key. If you're pushing too hard, it doesn't want to move. It just slides across there. Okay, so if you just have a light hand, it looks like it goes pretty good. Sometimes it stops. Okay, so I guess you just have to be careful. And people make them out of lots of different things. Oh, I've made a line in here. Oops, I didn't really mean to do that. But my son's 17th birthday is coming up, and my husband and I are going to give him my old car. And I was thinking it would be fun to get him a cool keychain and to put it in here with maybe a gas card and have that be his present. And so to do that, I was just going to make a fun little card out of this plastic stuff so that he would have something fun to kind of open. And I think I don't have the keychain yet. I actually ordered one on Etsy. So I think what I'm going to do is just close this on 3 edges and then leave the top part open so I can fill it with my goodies. And then when I get the goodies and fill it, I can then just sew it, I'm thinking. That way he can easily pull it open. Although you might be able to pull it open with this too, I'm not sure. But I thought that if I sewed it and just had one little thread, he could pull open and get the goodies out. But he's not big on surprises. He says he likes surprises, but he's not real big on them. So I don't want it to be anything that's too elaborate or crazy, because he would not probably enjoy that as much as other kids would. So I'm just going to have it in this clear bag, so it will be kind of fun. I think that he'll get a kick out of it. So I'm going to gather a few things together so that we can make this and give it a whirl for the first time. And I think I'll just put some cardboard behind it. I could probably use like this, and I don't think it will burn through that. So that's what I'll do. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I've had this plugged in for just a little bit, and it is very warm. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, I feel like I can go ahead and do my page, like get this all, whatever, like stuck together before I decorate it. And then I can bring you guys along for the decoration if you're interested. So let's see here. I am just going to do this like this, I think. And you know what? To get this straight, I'm going to put a piece of cardstock in here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to cut this down to, let's say 4 by 5 1/4, just so that if I end up putting a card in here, which I don't think I will, but you never know. The bag will be this big. And then I can put this in here so I know that it'll be straight. And I really don't even have to do it on all. I could just do it here and here. But for the fun of it and to just make sure I can do this, I'm going to put it in like this so that I can trim just a little bit off of each edge and still get it the way I need it, I believe. So let's see here. Hopefully this is straight. How can I tell? Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll line it up with the edge of this, and then I will pull this up so that it is at the top of, there we go. So hopefully you guys knew what I was doing here. I took this plastic and I put it on the edge of this ruler so that now I know that it's straight. So this is very hot, and it's just supposed to melt the plastic together as it rolls across. Now what I think I'll do is go a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know, just because I've never done this before. And like sometimes it doesn't move. And I have heard that with the light hand it's supposed to do a lot better moving. And you know, when I practiced, sometimes it just gets stuck even if I mean I'm like putting no pressure on this at all. I'm just kind of guiding it along the line. And I don't know why sometimes it works better than other times. But let me put this over here. Now this is a vinyl pad thing that I have over here. So if I put it on there, I know it would melt it. So I need to be careful. Well, I feel like that's a pretty good seal. Oh, nope, it's not. Look, I got that through. So I'm just going to take this and just try to carefully I almost feel like, I mean, I think that the straight edge is needed, but I almost feel like that's prohibitive to get it to move. I don't know. A straight edge is definitely needed, though, to get it started. But maybe once it's started, it's not so needed. I'm not real sure, so let me see if I can poke this paper through anywhere. Because I'm planning on putting some sequins in here, and I don't want them to fall out, and maybe some glitter. Okay, I think that's fairly good. Now, dumbly, when I was practicing getting it to roll, I messed up this, if you can see that. So I need to be careful to try to get it just on the edge of both of these. So I don't know if I can do that or not, but I will do my best. So I'm going to turn it this way and try to line it up with my paper. here. And then that's how I'll get it straight for this run. And I'm just going to see, it's not even moving now. Very weird. This had mixed reviews, this tool, and I can totally see why. It's not the easiest tool to use, and I think it does its job. I wonder if I used the other thing, if that would be better, but there's no way I could unscrew this right now because it is very hot. Or I wonder if I did it on the edge this way, if that would be better. Seems like it's rolling better. Well, I spoke too soon. I feel like it rolls better if you do it backwards than forwards. Yeah, see that? Like, maybe that middle one, that's doing a good job. Maybe that middle one is if you use the little pointy thing. Yeah, that seemed to seal it. And then I'll do it again here, but I'm going to line up this with my paper, but then I'm going to give it just a little bit because I need to be able to move that paper out if I want to. Well, now it's not moving again. That is so bizarro. Frustrating. Okay, it does move. Someone said they had to play with the angle it was at too. And there's no real instructions given. My goodness, this is frustrating. So I think I'm just going to end this video when I'm done with what I've done and just call this a product review. And I don't know how I'm gonna rate it yet. I mean, I guess it does what it's supposed to do, but it's very frustrating getting it to do that. I'm still not sure if it's sealed all the way, which is also a little frustrating. Because you don't want to find out after you've put the sequins in or the glitter in, God forbid. So now what I'm going to do is cut. And I appreciate that it's electric, like you plug it in, but I almost wish it was battery operated so that it wouldn't have the cord. I'm just cutting it pretty close to the line, but not on the line, obviously. That would defeat the purpose. So let's see what we have here. And it feels like a pretty good seal. I guess I could take my bone folder because my hand isn't going to fit all the way down there. Oh, there's an opening right there. See? I think that's the only one. But even one is too many. I mean, and to have to check it so many times. I just don't think I would recommend this, guys. Or if you have any tips or whatever, let me know if I'm doing something wrong. It came with absolutely 0 instructions, so I have watched some people do it on YouTube, and it, like I said, I have seen 2 people use it. One person said they liked it okay, the other person hated it. So I say mixed reviews, but it was really more negative than positive. But I thought it looked cool and like something I might like, so I thought I would give it a whirl, and I'm still glad I have. I mean, I'm not going to send it back. I don't do that anyway, so that's kind of weird, but it's not like it's not worth 30 bucks for sure. It's worth maybe 10. But okay, well, I will I guess close this video, and then I will do another video of me decorating this. I mean, it worked. It's got what it needs, and you know, it will serve its purpose. But I would probably give this, if I were rating it, I would probably give it a 4 out of 10. It's really not that great, and that little metal thing that they give you to work with is, I don't think that this part is wide enough, and I like that it has the no slip thing on the back because it does really keep it from slipping. You can see that, and that's just due to these little rubber legs, so that's kind of nice that it doesn't slip. But I'm not real pleased with how well it works, or how I can't even say how well it works, because it took me multiple times to melt this, and it's, I mean, it should be a lot simpler than that, I guess, and I'm making this review awfully long, and I don't mean to, but I will close now, and then I will decorate it here in a little bit, and if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned for the next video regarding that. So, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. While I'm doing my review, I guess there's one more thing I could say about it. I do wish that it came with like a little baggie or something, because everything is loose. So it has this loose, and this loose, and this loose, and then this loose. So I don't know how you're supposed to store all of it. And then the cord is, I mean, I almost wish it was like a twisty cord or something, because it's very stiff. And this is still really hot. So I need to make sure that I don't burn myself or burn anything else while I'm putting the cord away. It would be great, and I know that this would just add more money, but if it was like a retractable cord, or I still think battery operated would probably be the best thing. I don't know if any of you guys got that thing that put on rhinestones, and that was battery operated. I actually have one of those. I think it's still upstairs, and before I moved my crafts downstairs, I think it's still up there because I really didn't use it very much. It's kind of a gimmicky thing like that, but that one was battery operated, and I kind of think that you could use the same deal if this came with like that kind of a tip too, like just a flat tip, and then you could use it for all of those things. It would put on those heated rhinestones, which I don't think are popular anymore, at least in scrapbooking world. I know, like, I make shirts sometimes, and I do use those. But, yeah, this is going to be kind of a pain to store all of this somewhere, and to remember that, oh, this little piece goes to this thing. I'm probably actually going to tape it on here so that I won't lose it And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I could use some washi, couldn't I? I will use some washi tape to tape this bad boy on here. But that's like my only beef, I guess. As far as this, not my only beef. I feel like I'm giving this a bad review, and it does what it's supposed to do. It's just not very practical, and I've already lost that little piece. Oh, here it is. It's not real user-friendly, and it's not real practical, I guess. I should say that. Put a few things of washi on it. There we go. So now it's stuck there, and I know where it is. And then I might even put, gosh, I might even put like a thing of washi around all of it so I know that it's all together. And this is where it belongs, and this is its home. Why not, right? I mean, the washi is easily removable. And that way I would know that I have it all together. Then I can put it in a drawer or somewhere and forget about it. And probably 5 years from now go, oh yeah, I had that thing. I don't know. Yeah, not a great purchase. I would not recommend it. Okay, but if you think you want to try it and you're willing to spend the 30 bucks to do it, just know what I told you. I know what you're getting. It does seal it. It takes a lot longer than you'd expect. What would I do instead? I would, gosh, that is a good question. I guess you could use washi to seal it. There has to be some other things that you can use to seal it. I'm not sure. I still kind of wonder if that heat stone thing would heat it if you just kind of barely ran it across. I do like the metal ruler, but okay, well, there's my review. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.